I'm continuing the conversation today on Veteran Stand Up with Seth Eisenberg of Operation Sacred Trust in South Florida. Now, Seth, if you happen to be homeless and you hear this, or you have a buddy or worried about someone who might be homeless, how do they get help?
So pick up the phone and call. First of all, that's the most important thing. You can reach out to Operation Sacred Trust 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year by calling 855-778-3411. You can also go to operationsacredtrust.com 24 hours a day, 365 days a year to learn about service, access services, and reach out to either get help directly in Miami-Dade or Broward County, or work with our engagement team to connect you with resources in your local community. Dr. Lawrence, one of the things that we've often discussed is that homeless veterans may very well be hiding what they're going through from their closest family, friends, and loved ones. For warriors in particular, who have been the tip of the spear for this nation, who have sacrificed and given so much to support our freedoms and our way of life, are often find it very difficult to confide that they're going through a rough time. The idea that nearly 20 veterans will take their lives between today and tomorrow at this very same time because they didn't want to reach out for help. They didn't want to admit that they were human and that they were struggling and that they didn't have an answer to the challenges they were facing. So I cannot overly emphasize for your audience, and I hope and pray that no one in your audience is ever experiencing homelessness, but I know that just about everyone in your audience is going to cross paths with a homeless veteran, whether that's today, this week, this month, or this year. It's so important to reach out. And you can reach out to Operation Sacred Trust, whether or not you're in South Florida. We will direct you to resources in your local community. And that could very well be the difference between life or death for that veteran and the loved ones of the veteran you meet.
And in terms of, dealing with somebody who might be on the cusp, your point is don't look away, get involved, be a witness and advocate for them, right? To actually go and help.
Absolutely. There are resources available. Those resources obviously require a level of stability, and very often a veteran going through homelessness doesn't have that stability. They may not have a reliable phone number. They very likely don't have a reliable address. So knowing that they have somebody who will be their advocate, witness, and even their ally in getting homelessness behind them is incredibly important. And that may be simply providing an alternate phone number, an alternate address, getting on the phone with them to reach out for services, as we've discussed many times, being a witness and insisting that those who deliver services to the veterans who have served this nation deliver those services with excellence, with care, with the same commitment to that veteran that veteran has shown to this country and all of us.
And since we talked about OST today, how can folks learn more and even volunteer if that's what you need?
OST, when we first started 11, 12 years ago now, it was a vision. It was my wife and I saying, because neither of us served in the military, and we both recognize how fortunate we, our family, our loved ones are for all of the freedoms that this nation's veterans have made possible for us. And we wanted to make sure that any veteran in our community who faced a crisis, particularly a crisis with housing, was going to be embraced immediately, no matter what day or time of day they reached out, and was going to receive wraparound services from benefit support, healthcare navigation, legal support, care management, you name it, everything they need to pursue the dreams that are important to each of them. So what we have at OST is under one roof, people who wake up every day, 50 full-time professionals, to bring that vision and mission to life. And we need help. OST is simply beautiful words on paper, if not for those full-time professionals, volunteers, and advocates who join us in waking up and bringing this mission and vision to life. So if you're in South Florida and are willing to contribute some time or energy or resources or relationships that can help us better serve the veterans who have served this nation, please go to our website at operationsacredtrust.com. Call us at 855-778-3411. Reach out. If you're not in our local community, we can help you connect with others, and you can offer your services, help, and insist that you want to stand together on behalf of a future in which no veteran is homeless in this nation.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you, Dr. Lawrence.